This one is clearly meant to cause some sort of provocation.
We've got the dynamic duo of just outlandish, just prehistoric views in this modern age. So
It's quite a graphic, what's it called? Graffiti art. It's got a pungent message to it.
So you've got Tony Abbott and George Pell, very suggestive image together. Oh yes, the happy ending. You know, it's getting all these kind of sort of sexual imagery that would be very antithetical to what you'd see Tony Abbott and George Pell as, particularly Tony Abbott as a conservative figure, much in the same way as George Pell he was back then as the Archbishop. So yeah, again, I think just that it sort of comes from perspective, who views it and how they take it in as offensive or not.
to conservative, religious sort of cracknut people, it would have been very provocative, but I think to the rest of society, it's sort of a satire, in a way, a satirical sort of approach to the fact that we've got two people, especially 2017, so two people that have, you know, obviously against same-sex marriage, sort of being, you know, taking the mickey out of them because of their backwards views. Look, I can see why George Pell and Tony Abbott would take offence to it because, you know, they take themselves very seriously, and something like this that is sort of, you know, poking fun at their views would have been a bit of a jab to the face.
I kind of like how straightforward it is. It goes straight to the message, it's straight to the point of what they're trying to bring across, that old mate is in bed with the Catholic Church.
The fact is, there's happy ending too, and you know, Tony's arms going down George Pell's sort of, you know, groin area is a bit funny, but a bit yeah, I see why it would stir the pot. Yeah, the oh yes as well, obviously relating to the same-sex marriage plebiscite, but I think it's funny.
But in terms of it being on public property, I can see how it would be offensive to some people, but at the same time, I have no problem with it.
I think offensiveness comes with, again, perspective. So I think maybe in a community that this is portrayed, that this street art is portrayed in, maybe if it's in that similar community who shares a similar sort of opinions, wouldn't portray really too much offence, but it would be more of a satirical